Coming up on News Valdosta, a man is brutally stabbed in front of his children.
And weekend storms caused more sewage overflows in Valdosta.
We'll have these stories and more. Your News Valdosta starts now.
Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Zakira McKnight.
And I'm Taylor Morrell. City police say a Valdosta man was repeatedly stabbed last Saturday in front of his own children. Reporters say shortly after 7:30 Saturday night, a Valdosta police officer was flagged down by a citizen at the intersection of North Troop Street and East Brookwood Drive. Police say the person was bleeding from multiple stab wounds. Several witnesses helped identify the offender as Delvis Roser. The victim was flown by helicopter to a local hospital for treatment and is currently in stable condition. Roser is being held in the Lowndes County Jail and has been charged with aggravated assault, possession of a knife during commission crime, and 5 counts of cruelty to children in the first degree. Roser's motive is unclear at this time.
Recent storms caused around 1.5 million gallons of sewage overflow over the weekend. Luckily, there's a solution. Environment reporter Kendrick has the story.
Over the weekend, we received thunderstorms with heavy rainfall, which is normal down here in Valdosta, but what the utilities department found was not ordinary. While doing the regular routine inspection on the sewer system, they identified sanitary sewer spills, which resulted in manhole overflows caused by the stormwater and the sewer water. The sanitary sewer spills were located on Cypress Street, which estimated to 14,725 gallons into Knights Creek, Rimmer Lane, which estimated to 84,300 gallons into Sugar Creek, and Scott Drive, which estimated to 2,885 gallons into Sugar Creek.
In the process of completing 2 major projects that address the sewer issues that we just experienced. One is the force main project, and the other is the relocation of our Withlacoochee wastewater treatment plant. These 2 major projects are about $56 million worth of sewer improvement projects, and they address the issues like sewer overflows, like the 3 that we just experienced this past week. Once this project is complete, which we anticipate to be online by May 2016, these 2 big projects will actually eliminate these types of overflows from happening in the future.
Regulatory and public health agencies have been notified and warning signs have been put up at the sewer spill locations. The city of Valdosta has projects in action to prevent such things to happen in the future, such as Force Main Project and the new plant project that will be a total of $56 million. Other projects are also set in place, such as the smoke testing project, the annual sewer manhole replacement and rehabilitation program, the pump station replacement, pump station emergency portable generators, and the supplemental environmental project. This has been Kendrick with your Valdosta News.
The Coffee County Sheriff's Department is on the hunt for 2 registered sex offenders. Carterian Bigelow is described as a black male with black hair and just over 6 feet tall. They believe he could be in the Valdosta area, where he was convicted for aggravated child molestation by a Lowndes County Superior Court in 2014. Another man, Joshua Lowe, is described as having strawberry blonde hair and around 5 feet 8 inches, weighing 240 pounds. He has also reportedly left the area without notifying authorities. The 2 men's last address was 93 Newkirk Lane, Lot 7 in Douglas. The Coffee County Sheriff's Department urges anyone with information on the 2 men's whereabouts to contact them by phone or email.
A high-speed chase in Brooke County on Monday morning has led to the arrest of suspects. Zatavius Tamar Lewis, who was driving Bobby Lee Hill, Jacovia Williams, and 16-year-old female. The Morven Police Department was conducting road checks off of Highway 133 when a red 2005 Ford Expedition did not stop for officers and sped through the road check. The vehicle drove through Valdosta at high speeds before hitting a concrete median and was cornered by Georgia State troopers.
The driver, Zatavius Lewis, attempted to ram a trooper vehicle before the officer drew his weapon, urging him to stop. Lewis faces charges for felony aggravated assault on law enforcement, felony fleeing and attempting to elude law enforcement, driving under the influence, reckless driving, and driving while unlicensed. The other passengers and Lewis face additional misdemeanor and felony drug charges.
The Georgia Department of Transportation has proposed a plan to help end heavy interstate traffic. An estimated $2 billion plan calls for construction of 2 additional lanes of traffic on I-75 northbound that would strictly be for truck drivers. The lanes would run from Macon to McDonough, but the proposed 10-year plan is still in the beginning stages.
When we return, Wiregrass Technical College has added new programs to its summer course offerings.
And find out how the hiring process for the Valdosta Fire Department may be changing.
All right, give me a spot. You know my motto, safety first.
They could be dangerous. I think we should call animal control.
Animal control?
To be safe.
Don't worry. I got this. It's a new motto.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you are really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Wiregrass Technical College has announced it will offer new programs this summer. Some of the programs include a medical assisting degree, a firefighter diploma, as well as an associate's degree of science in criminal justice, which will be transferable to the bachelor's program offered at Valdosta State University. The summer semester begins May 23rd.
The city of Valdosta is considering letting its firefighters live further from the city as long as they do not drive city vehicles home each day. The Valdosta City Council will consider amending the city hiring process for the Valdosta Fire Department at the council meeting tomorrow afternoon at 5:30. The proposed amendment would change the residential requirements policy from within 20 miles of City Hall to within 60 miles of Fire Station Number 1, located at 106 South Oak Street. Within 1 year of the hiring date, according to the city officials, the amendments are an effort to enhance recruiting and retention of the firefighting personnel.
South Georgia Medical Center will host a celebration for its award-winning Perelman Cancer Center teams of physicians, staff, and volunteers for their achievement. They will honor their dedication to providing excellent care for cancer patients in the region this Friday. The event will be held at noon at the Perelman Center in the lobby at South Georgia Medical Center, located at 209 Pendleton Drive. Refreshments will be made available following the ceremony.
The Lowndes County Technology Student Association continues to provide students with the opportunity to test their STEM skills against some of the most brightest students in Georgia. Lowndes County Schools recently attended the 54th Annual Georgia Technology Student Association State Leadership Conference in Athens, where they competed against more than 2,000 members in over 70 competitive events. Lowndes High School placed 4th overall in the state with 13 top 10 placings.
The Valdosta Lowndes County Library hosted an educational program preschoolers last week. Kids hurried to the library after schools have had fun and learned some math in their PJs. News Valdosta reporter Hunter Howle has more on the story.
The Valdosta Lowndes County Library likes to put an emphasis on learning while still making it fun. That's why they hosted the March of the Stuffed Animals class here at the library. The March of the Stuffed Animals is an event held every year to celebrate mathematic education for preschoolers. Children and their parents are encouraged to wear their favorite pajamas and bring their best stuffed friends.
It is an event for preschool-age children that gets them sort of thinking about numbers out of school and seeing how they can be fun. We are in essence an educational facility. Obviously we have books, but books aren't the only thing that we think is important.
There were math-based games, story time, and everyone got to show off their pajamas with a march through the library.
When you tie reading with something fun, like our pajama program today, it can really ignite that spark in a child to learn how to read and get a passion for it.
The program is designed to prepare children for the future by reminding them that learning is fun and that math is more than just what you learn in school. With all the fun and games going on, the kids completely forgot that they were actually learning, which is the whole point of this program. The employees here at the Valdosta Lowndes County Library's Children's Department cherish the fact that they can have such a unique impact on the kids' lives. I'm Hunter Howle with News Valdosta.
The Lowndes Education Improvement Foundation will host its annual Distinguished Alumnus and Award Banquet on Thursday, April 21st in the Lowndes High School cafeteria. The St. Augustine Road and Lake Park Chick-fil-A's as well as Cheddar's are the presenting sponsors for the banquet.
We'll take another short break, and when we come back, we'll check in with Kendrick King for the weather.
So stay with us.
Oops. Uh-oh. Sorry.
Get on top of it before they do. Every 24 minutes, tipped furniture or a falling TV sends an injured child to the emergency room. Preventing tip-over incidents is easy, inexpensive, and only takes 5 minutes. Learn how to secure your furniture and TVs to protect children at anchorit.gov.
I love learning.
I believe in service. I am full of passion.
I embody sportsmanship.
I trust in my resourcefulness.
I like balance.
That's why
I chose
Division 2.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now it's time for a look at our weather with Kendrick King. Kendrick, what's in the forecast?
Thanks, ladies. Well, we've been expecting partly cloudy skies throughout most of the day. The high would be 77 degrees with a 20% chance of rain. Rain showers and thunderstorms have been heading our way, so it should be a good idea to grab your rain jackets and umbrellas to keep yourself dry on this hot and rainy day. Tonight, the temperature will drop down to 59 degrees, and there will be a 50% chance of rain. As the temperature drops, we can expect to see mostly cloudy skies. Scattered showers will be going on throughout the night as well. Tomorrow, we can expect the weather to be about the same as today. The high will be 78 degrees, and there will be a 20% chance of rain as well. It will be mainly sunny all day with clear skies, and the temperature will drop down as the night approaches. The UV index for today is a 9 on the 10-point scale. This is considered very high, meaning the sun will be out, so make sure you use sunscreen of at least SPF 15 to block any damage from radiation. Today's pollen count is at a high level. The trees in the local area are the main source of the pollen. The top allergens to look out for today are oak, birch, and sweet gum. If you have allergies, be sure to take allergy medicine and be cautious while you're outside today. However, you may want to stay inside as much as possible. That's it for the weather. Now let's head back to you ladies at the news desk.
Thanks, Kendrick. When we come back, we're going to check in with Jarrell Wynn for our local sports.
So don't go away.
When some people struggle with their mortgage payments, they become frozen, petrified. Not knowing what to do, they do nothing. But the people who do something, the people who take action, are far more likely to get the most positive outcome. Making home affordable is a free government program. Call now to talk one-on-one with a housing expert about the options that are right for you. Real help, real answers, right now.
There are a million places you'd never consider texting. So why would you do it while driving? Leave risky driving to the professionals. Stop the texts, and together we can stop the wrecks.
Welcome back.
Now let's take a look at our local sports with Jarrell Wynn. Jarrell?
The Valdosta High School baseball team kept their winning streak alive last night against rival Lowndes High, with the final score being 13-3. The game was not close at any point, as the Wildcats' offense had a great night with their bats. The defense also showed up, with the team only allowing 3 runs. The Wildcats' winning streak is now 7 games, and they look to keep it going at home against regional opponent Lee County next Tuesday. VSU head coach Tommy Thomas became a member of Valdosta State's National College Baseball Hall of Fame as the 11th entry on Thursday. He led VSU to 2 Gulf South Conference championships, a 1979 national championship, and ranks third in the conference with 759 wins. Before retiring in 2007, Thomas finished his career with 1,308 wins. The Lowndes baseball team is not having a season to remember. The team's record stands at 3-6 for home games and 1-5 for away games. Overall, the Vikings are 4-11. They are sitting last in the region with 0 recent wins. Hopefully next season they can pull it together to make the playoffs. But this year they will remain a disappointment for a team who came in with such high hopes. Their next game will be tomorrow against regional opponent Qualquit County. The Wildwood baseball team's record currently stands at 6 wins and 4 losses on the season. The team has not lost a region game this year and looks to continue the success. They are second in the region standings behind Deerfield, Windsor. Their next game will be against the region leader, so the team looks to prove that they deserve the #1 spot. Blazers pitcher Caitlin Calhoun was awarded another Gulf South Conference Pitcher of the Week award on Tuesday. She led the Blazers to both wins against Mississippi College with 21 strikeouts. Calhoun improved her season record to 19-4 and an ERA to 1.45, marking her 5th of the season and 13th in her career. That's all I have for sports. Back to you ladies at the news desk.
Thanks, Jarrell. After the break, find out how the city of Valdosta is turning dumpsters into art.
So don't go away.
Today, Eric Almirola behind the wheel in that 43 car.
We all have a role to play here at Richard Petty Motorsports. We respect each other, work hard, and that helped us get the big win in Daytona. My partners in the U.S. Air Force also know that it takes a team to make each mission a success. Your coworkers, family, and friends are your team. Treat them with respect, and together you can accomplish great things. This message is brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
Danse, balance la cadence, ondule bien tes hanches au bal du dimanche. Danse, que la fête commence. Dans ma belle robe blanche, je suis ton chou.
You didn't give up on sex. Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.
And we're back with News Valdosta.
One man's trash is another man's treasure, and Valdosta artists are taking this to a whole new level. The City of Valdosta and the Turner Center for the Arts invites artists to submit conceptual designs for the Dumpster Art Project that will take place on April 16th and 17th. Selected artists will get to paint their designs that represent life in the city on one of the 3 dumpsters downtown. This will kick off the 2016 Georgia Cities Week activities and offer great exposure to the artists. The deadline to apply is this Friday by 5 p.m. And more information can be obtained by contacting the Valdosta Public Information Office.
April is National Child Abuse Prevention Month, and this Friday, the City Hall Annex, the 20th annual Blue Ribbon Campaign, will kick off to recognize the cause. Mayor John Gill, Board of Commissioners Chairman Bill Slaughter, and featured speaker retired Chief Master Sergeant Kenneth Lilly will give proclamation at the event. 1,231 blue pinwheels will be placed in the courthouse lawn to signify the number of abused children in Lowndes County last year.
Thanks for watching our program today. I'm Taylor Morrell.
And I'm Zykeria McKnight. Join us again tomorrow for more local news.